From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine.
Listen, do not listen to music in your headphones and turn on your kettle pot unless you're going to pay attention, because I don't know how long this kettle pot been whistling. It's just not out here just whistling away. Full blast. Today was a really good day of consumption. I'm slowly, gradually finding my groove when it comes to what I consume, what I want to consume on the regular, on the daily, and what is beneficial for me, of course, because I am on this health journey and I'm committed to it. Not just to go on a diet, but to completely change my diet, a completely new lifestyle, really. And my way of doing so is, just experimenting, finding what works, trying new foods. I follow so many creators, and that's what I love about social media. You could use social media for what you need it for. And in the big 2026, you can find anything you're looking for. And there are so many ways to get creative with your food if you don't want to go on a diet or change your diet and it be boring. That has held me back for a long time, that way of thinking. And so I had to alter my mindset. And I really just had to get out of my way and tell myself, in order to commit to this process, in order to commit to this new journey, yes, for one, it's going to be challenging. A diet is completely changing your palate, and you're really forcing yourself to do so. Instead of honoring my taste buds when I crave a burger, when I'm craving Chick-fil-A, or just fast food, period, or junk food in general, it is on me to deny myself those things and get something that can feed, fulfill, and fuel my body. I know I've mentioned this before, but what really helped me kick things into full gear was fasting. Last year, I went on a few fasts, and it really helped me reset my body, reset my cravings, reset my taste buds, so that way I can give myself the room to try new recipes, new meals, different ingredients that I never even include in my cooking. It was all so different and so new to me, but this time my approach, I was very excited. I was ready, for one. And so me being ready, I was automatically committed because I was tired of my same old BS. Like, it started affecting how I looked. It started affecting how I felt, my diet. And I just did not like that. And for me, honestly, I felt like my diet was so unattractive, just in general. It really got to a point where everything I would consume, I just no longer felt good. When I would eat, I did not feel good about myself. And it made me feel bad. It would change my mood, and it would kind of put me in a dark space. It would make me emotional, and I didn't want to accept that at first because I liked my diet and healthy food. This was another excuse. Healthy food is expensive. And in this economy, everything is expensive right now. But healthy food, oh my gosh, it's always going to be more expensive. Those organic products are always going to be more expensive. And that held me back for a long time. But I was like, you know what? We're not doing that no more. I'm not going to make excuses anymore because I'm feeling worse than what I could be feeling if I just go ahead and start. If I just go ahead and take the first steps to committing to this process. And little by little, I didn't pressure myself because I wanted to make sure that I stayed disciplined. And so I didn't want to completely change everything. I started, with the whole dairy free with certain products. And I started with processed sugar. I've been years ago. I've talked about processed sugar so many times because processed sugar is the enemy. I've talked about it on my other platforms and how it completely ruined my skin, for one. However, last year I had to commit to gluten-free. And that was a challenge. If you know, gluten is in damn near everything. So my two major struggles and challenges, but I told myself that I was going to work this out of my diet, gluten and alcohol. Oh man, my two, gluten and alcohol. I love a White Claw. Like seltzers, those are my things. So it's not hard liquor. Yet another excuse. It's not hard liquor. It's a seltzer. I love my White Claws. Blueberry, grape are my go-tos. Blood orange, pineapple, the White Claw Surge, okay, in the blue can. Lord, my girls. And I had to release the shackles that the White Claw had on me. My relationship with alcohol, I will discuss in another video because I do feel like it is owed its own video. Not to make it sound like I was an alcoholic, but daily drinking is a habit and it's a bad one and it's a costly one. However, I digress for now. When it comes to my diet, I started making those slow changes. So I started incorporating more fruit. Fruit is what I went hard on in the beginning because fruit, it kind of helped with my taste buds when I was craving a meal or when I was craving something sweet or when I was craving just a quick snack. Fruit was my go-to. Veggies, I immediately started working in the rotation of kale and spinach and green beans. That was my go-to, and just getting a meat for protein. I started with the small things at first, and now I feel so good. I feel amazing because when you start small and you kind of work with what you have, you get more creative along the way. Like every time I just work with what I have, my mind automatically opens up to more and it receives more because I'm releasing more. So when it comes to my diet, that's exactly what happened, and making this whole lifestyle change and eating yogurt bowls, eating my smoothie bowls and dressing them up with different nuts and fruits. I enjoy this process. Like now I enjoy making my meals. I enjoy the aesthetic. It looks so cute. Like healthy food be looking good on the plate. It looks so pleasing. I hate to sound simple. However, that just became a part of the enjoyment for me, which helped with my discipline. It allowed me to stay committed to this process. And I really feel like I've been taking my health serious for like a year now, or a little over a year now. Yeah, it's 7 months into 2026. This is insane. So the food that I consume, what I actually put in my body, I have been adamant about and committed to for a year and a half now. And then at the top of 2026, I started committing to my fitness and movement and working out, and it's all going according to plan because I'm so committed to it. And that feels better than anything. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still finding my way, but that's why I put so much emphasis or intent into my page and my channel as far as this being intuitive consumption, because I'm just going with the flow and I'm not forcing myself to eat certain things. I am eating different things or consuming different things, and I am paying attention to how it makes my body feel afterwards. And of course, I'm taking that on with a healthy approach and a new mindset. I just want to bring more of my journey to my platform, and I hope y'all are down for the ride. And thank y'all for watching today's video and tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and engage. Let me know what you like to consume. Give me some tips if you will, okay? Give me a little advice if you have some. I don't mind it. But thank y'all, and I will be seeing y'all in my next one. I love you. Bye.